Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At 58, ram. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Right 58, right there. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check 50. Check 50.
A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage.
I think that's a big-time play there, because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. That one caught by Gibson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help, because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you guys going to come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo and their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Ready? 54. Mike 54.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
From the gun, Minshew to throw.
There it is. Let's go.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, Rod. Let's go, Rod. Good job, Rod.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey,
They'll run with Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
To throw, it's Wentz. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
58, right over there.
Hey, kill. Hey, 4 kill. Hey, empty. Empty.
Kill.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, that's interference.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Here's Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 47 yards.
Hey, Steve 6.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Throwing on 2nd down. Minshew.
Throw it.
Being chased out left.
Yeah, boy.
And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They'll go with a big bank for it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Check nine.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing on first is Wentz. This is brought in by Gibson. Touchdown, Philadelphia! As his guys are in for 6, and the Eagles have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Here he comes. That's mine. Oh, come on, man.
Minshew, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Throwing on first down is Minshew.
That's mine, thank you. Oh, why did he jump?
Incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
A 7-yard loss brings up
Ready? 8, read.
Yo.
Hey, Charlie. Let's hit it.
So third and long, here's Minshew. Eluding the pressure.
That's mine.
Right.
Woo!
The ball popped in the air and
Jay
intercepted.
Hill, baby.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it. Because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a carry for Sanders. That 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Let him know. Out. Whip.
Hey, stand.
Watch the whip.
Hey, 57. Here, shift.
In the rep. Let's go right here.
Throwing his Wentz.
Throw the ball.
This is
Waited too damn long.
And he gets it inside
Halftime.
the 10 to the 9.
Damn it. Waited
13
too long.
yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Okay, baby, let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Fournette, a first down carry.
Ooh. Sit down.
Just no chance of turning
can
the
truck
corner.
all day,
He can
baby.
only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
70, Indy.
Truck all day.
Down, here's Fournette.
Truck that.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
60 or Greystone travel.
Minshew sets to throw.
Get up on him. Get up on him.
This
What
is
the heck
Jeff
is that?
Swain, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at
Comes,
the
here it comes.
46. There's a throw out
Oh,
right
shoot.
complete to his running back right side. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Going with Armstead, a first down carry.
No
They're going
way.
to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Minshew.
Here I come. Here I come.
Oh, he's
That's
gonna let this
mine.
go for
Thank
the end
you.
zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back
Come on,
pocket,
Cato.
don't
Come on,
You
Cato.
have to.
Come
If
on,
you
let's
don't
go.
keep abreast of
Let's
what you're doing,
go.
you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for
Let's
tendency
go.
breakers right now.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 69 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising.
Get out of here.
Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew.
Sit down.
Nowhere to escape.
3 sacks, baby. Now he's on fire. Let's
Fletcher
go.
Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Come on. Come on. Here it
Now
comes.
Minshew. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
3 picks by Rodney, baby.
Rodney McLeod.
Oh, now you're going to quit, right? Okay. Bye.